Good morning, beautiful being. What is up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. Today is Thursday, January 19th, and I'm really excited because today I'm going to be interviewing the founder, well, not the founder, the manager of the Ann Wigmore Institute in Puerto Rico, which is a place I've always wanted to go, and I'm really, really excited about that. So, let's make my morning smoothie. I'm going to be making my regular smoothie, but I'm going to be putting a little vanilla bean in it. Okay, you would be surprised how little vanilla bean goes a long way. Okay, and yeah, this did cost me. It was like $14. It was ridiculous, but a little bit of this vanilla bean, oh, it smells so good. It really goes a long way. So I'm going to be putting in, I think I'm going to do about 6 fresh bananas. Remember, this is the key to making smoothies in the winter. If you don't want to freeze to death, then do room temperature bananas or room temperature whatever fruit you're putting into your smoothie, okay? It's already cold. If it's cold where you live, then you don't want to get colder. This was like my number one mistake when I lived in New York. I made cold things and I was really cold. What is the point of that? That's craziness. Don't do it. So I want to address something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. I want to address something real quick. I'm going to put in just 5, actually, because I see it's filling up. And these bananas are really big. And I put in the dark spots of the bananas. I don't care about that. Okay, so somebody sent me a really good email. And I'm going to address it even more, probably on my podcast, where they had a problem with the fact that I said that food is not the problem when it comes to a food addiction. Food is not the problem. But what they failed to remember is that I'm raw vegan for 12 years. Of course the food has to change. Of course food is part of the problem, my boo. Of course. The food that we're addicted to is not fruit and vegetables. It's processed chemicals made in a factory by a company that doesn't give a shit about us, that designs this food for us to be addicted to it. Absolutely. You are right. Food is a big part of the equation, but it's not the problem. Okay? Because you know how I know this? Because there are plenty of people out there who eat processed foods, who are not overweight, who do not have a food addiction, who can control themselves. I mean, to an extent, right? I believe that most people have a food addiction. They just don't know it. But I'm talking about a food addiction that is so debilitating that you hurt yourself. And I have plenty of friends that eat processed foods that have never, ever eaten to the point of being hurt and in pain. Okay? So you have to understand that my course, and she was talking about my course. She said she would love to join my course, and she's sure that there's a lot of value in there, but it's not all about the food. You're right. No. She said it's not about your self-esteem. It's all about the food. It's all about the food. And by the way, I just put in that much, and it makes a big difference. Well, it's not true. It's not true. I have friends that eat processed foods, and they don't eat until they throw up. They don't diet over and over. They don't do cleanses over and over and lose weight and gain it back. I have friends that eat junk food, but it doesn't destroy their life. Their self-worth is not attached to what they eat. Okay? And they're not struggling with food. I'm telling you, of course food is part of it. Why in the actual fruit do you think I went raw vegan? And in my course, you're going to get both. You're going to learn how to eat. Of course. I'm raw vegan for 12 years. What in the world are you talking about? Of course food is part of the problem. And that's why my course is 50% what to do, how to do it, and 50% getting to the root of the problem. The root cause of your food addiction is not the food. It's how you feel about yourself. It's the emotions you don't want to feel. It's the trauma you have experienced. It's the the things that people have said to you that are not true. It's the false beliefs. It's the lies that you are believing about yourself that I'm going to help you unbelieve. I'm going to help you stop believing these lies, because it's a lie that you have to be a food addict for the rest of your life. I am living proof of it. Okay? I'm living proof of it. Yes, I'm using distilled water right now, even though I have a Berkey filter. Don't ask. I don't know. Sometimes I like to do distilled water, even though it's in plastic. Sometimes I use my Berkey filter. I usually use my Berkey filter, usually. Yeah, that's that. I don't understand why people just want to fight about it instead of heal. She sent me a video to watch, and I'm going to watch it, and I'm excited to watch it. But, like, of course, it's not just about the inside work. It takes there's two parts of the equation. There's the food, and there's the actual cause of the food addiction. And if you close your eyes and you think back to when it started, you will find the cause of the food addiction. I know exactly when my food addiction started. Okay, I was 13 years old. Oh no, I was younger. Right. I can't remember, but, probably around 9, 10, or 11. And I was going to foster care for the last time. And I locked myself in the bathroom. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I locked myself in the bathroom. And I didn't want to come out because I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave my mom's house again. And we were going back to foster care. And my mom, I remember, I locked myself in the bathroom for hours. And then when I finally came out, my mom was outside the bathroom with ice cream. And she was trying to shove it in my mouth because she was saying, I remember this like it was yesterday. She was saying that, I don't know what they're going to feed you. Please eat this. Please eat this. And then she was just shoving ice cream in my mouth. And I was crying hysterically, and it was just a horrible experience. And ever since that day, I've been using food to comfort myself and numb myself from the pain and the stress of life. And I found a way to stop that. I found a way to use healthy things instead, because you are going to have to replace your habit of using food with a healthier habit. So now I do yoga every day. Now I journal. Now I do a podcast. Now I read. I love to walk outside in nature. I love to dance every day. I do EFT tapping. There's lots of things that I do that help me de-stress and deal with life, because we need healthy habits to deal with life. And to the beautiful, amazing woman that sent me this awesome email, I'm going to watch the video now on my walk that you sent, because I'm always learning. I'm always excited to learn more. But yes, it's about the food, but it's not the food's problem. It's not the cause of the food addiction is not the food. The cause is the core issue that you're trying to cover up with the food. And I know this because not everyone is addicted to food. Some people, okay, they're addicted to weed or alcohol. Some people are addicted to lying, scamming people, retail therapy. There's so many different addictions. So that's that. And if you are noticing what I have in the background here, okay, this is my backup food. So it's pretty old now. It's like a month or two old, which goes to show you this food is not exactly fresh, ripe, juicy, and delicious, okay? This is a squash. This is one of my favorite squashes, delicata. And I haven't had this in years, but I know that my food addiction is in the parking lot doing push-ups. That's the expression, I think. And so I know I have to have backup food, okay? I always have to have backup food. So even though I never eat cooked food, you never know. You never know what can happen. Seriously, that's how important it is for me to stay healthy. I always have backup food in my house, because you never know. The stores could close tomorrow. There could be a massive food shortage or explosion of some sort. There could be a major crisis, and I got to have backup food so that I don't have to eat McDonald's or M&Ms or all the crap that's in this house, because there's a lot of vegan junk food in my house. But I'm committed to never, ever, ever going back. Ever. To never feeding my food addiction. Ever. And I can't just eat one potato chip or one Oreo. And that's why I'm a raw vegan. And it works for me. And it's been 12 years, my boo. How long have you been raw vegan? You have not found the solution. So how about instead of arguing with me, you came from a good place though, and I'm excited to watch this video that you sent. But instead of fighting with me, if you want to be raw, well, you gotta learn and ask me questions. Because I can help you. And I understand if you cannot afford to join my new course, and I'm sorry about that. And I wish that I could, and I wish that I didn't have to charge. I wish that I didn't have to charge, because this is my life purpose. It's not about the money. But I do have to charge for my time so that I can pay rent. You know, fruit doesn't grow on trees. Wait. It does, but I don't have any trees. Anyway, I love you ladies. I thank you very much for being here. And if you're interested in joining my new course, send me an email, because I only have 4 spots left. 4 spots left. And it is called the Food Addiction Freedom Course. And if you send me an email, jd@Ms.FitVegan.com, I'll send you all the information. And yes, you're going to learn how to eat. You're going to learn what to eat. You're going to learn how to break your food addiction to certain foods. You're going to learn how to deal with cravings. You're going to learn how to detox properly, the right way. You're going to learn how to not fall off the path, but you're also going to learn how to love yourself again, how to trust yourself again. You're going to learn how to believe in yourself, how to have confidence again. You're going to learn how to not let yourself down over and over and over, and do dieting for the rest of your life, because it's a waste of energy to diet. It doesn't work. Dieting doesn't work. Okay? Instead of going on another diet, come with me on a live it. I don't know if that works, but I was thinking about it. I'm so sorry that you don't get it, my boo. Whoever sent me this email, I'm not going to say your name, but I'm really sorry you don't get it. But there is a reason that you don't want to look at. There's a trauma. There's multiple traumas that happened that caused you to start using food to numb yourself. And you're not bad or stupid for doing this. And I'm not blaming you, but the facts are the facts, that it's not all about the food. Trust me, because I tried to change my food and it didn't work. I tried to change the food that I ate. It didn't work. That's when I had to start looking at my emotions, my needs, my traumas, my false beliefs, my self-esteem, my self-worth, my confidence, my false beliefs that were destroying my life. Okay, I had a belief that I was nothing, that I was bothering everyone, that I was too sensitive, that there was something wrong with me. That's why I was using food, because there was something wrong with me, that I wasn't worthy and deserving of love, especially from myself, because I wasn't perfect. Okay, I had a false belief that there was something wrong with me, and there is not. And the people in my life that make me feel like something's wrong with me, well, they don't stay in my life very long, because there's nothing wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with you either. We're just doing the best we can with the tools that we have. And when we learn better tools and we do them, we prioritize them, then we can do better. When you know better, you can do better. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I'm going to blend this bad boy up, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.